Hello, my name is Nick Messina, and I do voices. And lo, the angels of the Lord came down and smote all the heathens that dared to feast upon the forbidden fruits of flesh, and they burned a fiery, hellish fire death. Followers of pagans, false gods, and the housewives did die in sin and remorse. Bonjour, et vive la résistance. I don't care very much for the Americans. What trait exactement is so French about the French fry? Sure, they resemble a cigarette, but not nearly as bon. And bonjour à Paris, mes amis. The French are the most passionate people in the world. They love making with the Parisian. It is like no other. Once you can get past the smell. At one point in time, the German people were looked at as horrible people, monsters to the outside world, and rightfully so. But now the German people are the ones keeping the whole of Europe afloat due to our clearly superior work ethic. Who would have seen that one coming? If I'm not mistaken, we lost the First World War and we bounced back pretty hard from that. I took a holiday one June to visit the American state of Florida. There I was, around SeaWorld, and what to my surprise but the most familiar of sights. There in a glass pool, swimming around playfully, I spotted the majestic whale herself. I used the picture for my Christmas cards. All the neighbors were jealous. I had met Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson. So I'm sitting around pub having a pint, and this bloke walks up to me. Now this pillock is completely pissed, and he looks me dead in the face with his book hanging out his mouth and goes to me, "You some sort of bender?" So as I get up, I shoved that cigarette right in his mouth and I hold it close and say, "No, but you ever been choked on by a fag?" Oh man, me mates are right laugh. The one single problem of ignorance in this country can be traced back to one single source: immigrants. The Mexicans don't speak American. The Italians are a loud bunch of yokels. The Irish are a bunch of drunks. The Arabs are a threat to Americans. And don't get me started with the Ching Chong Chinamen. You want to talk about ignorant? They don't even use American letters. Just a bunch of finger paint blither blather. Yahoo! Well, I don't go say this here is the best kind of fare there ever did was, I reckon. Ma won the blue ribbon for the best pie in the valley. Sweet Georgia peaches. Pa done won for the biggest pumpkin I ever did or I ever saw. And sis, well, she set the record again for snatching that greased up Johnson pig. I swear that girl knows her way around some sausage. Mel, you shut your pothole. I'll make you sorrier than Night Fist on Judgment Day. Hola, gringos. My brother Pedro and I have been working the land here for about 3 años, and there's so much potential here for us, for our chicos and our little chicas. We have a little joke amongst our Mexican friends that goes, ¿En qué estado se encuentra? Texas. Pero yo pensaba que ya estábamos en Nuevo México. En todas partes es Nuevo México. My Jorge Lopez says it's so much better. Okay, so me and the girls are like hanging down on the stoop and like checking out the papi chulos, and this chica Maria comes up to me with her finger in my face saying that I gonna done this thing with this chulo and that chulo. But before I could even take off my earrings, my girl Gabby was ripping the girl's weave right out her head. You don't mess with one of them murder chicas mamas locas. You know, the samba is my favorite dance. I cannot say, but I do not love the rumba and the tango and the mambo, because when you move your body, the world is at ease. Your hips control the spinning of the mundo. Women are alert to your tight pants and the way that the fabric moves with your buns and complements your package. So I go down to the butcher on Friday around 4, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna be in, gonna be out. By the tongue, boil it. Once I get home, sit Sabbath, and we'll be good to go. Well, evidently these Catholics have something called Good Friday, which seems to mean holds up the line at the butcher. Must be out of their new book. Needless to say, I ran out of time, and Morty's just gonna have to put up with another week of canned gefilte fish. Hello and welcome back to Russia's #1 public radio station, WCOM, home to Putin Power Play Wednesday. It's time of year again, membership drive. But remember, my comrades, in Soviet Russia, membership drive you out of sight. We take break to hear from sponsor. I was hosting the church bake sale recently for those people out on the East Coast that had that storm that just tore up the entire coast. That's something quite close to me hurt. I tell my kids all the time, you know, your mom used to be real cool like that, and I could Jersey Turnpike like no other. That's how I met their father, in fact. He was my knight in Armani armor. So I'm round with this bird who's right fit. I'm talking perfectly fit. Keira Knightley will want to start snogging with this girl. So here I am. I'm thinking, all right, you're in. Here we go, mate. Do not fuck it up. All right, so he gets back to me place and I flip on the light and suddenly the bird is a total minger. Her face is busted. So as I look at her, says, man, oh, I'm knackered. Daft cow didn't get what I meant. So being the good Christian I am, I gives it to her right quick and sends her on her way. It's kind of my way of giving back. So me boy gonna infect her big time by bringing home some Protestant whore. When I think of all the heartache my granddad went through fighting those bastards, favouring each and every potato the weary ground did yield. And what on top of that? The girl turns out not only to be a Protestant, but a sheep-shagging Scot, ready to chop off the boy's bullocks at this point.
Thanks for checking out some of my work. If you guys have anything else specific that you might want done, please don't hesitate. I love the challenge and, well, who knows, we can make great things happen. Thanks a lot for checking my account exclusively here on Fiverr.com.